Hi Gemini, it's Mel. Welcome to your September general reading. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, let's see what energies come up for you guys. Now, your love reading is already done. You can check that out on my channel. This is general, okay. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Oh, okay. That was quick. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and Temperance. Okay, so a work situation, Gemini, finances in general, or a foundation that you're trying to build at home. It feels like you have to collaborate, but here's the thing, here's the issue. You clearly know more than the others. So September is asking you to be patient, to communicate enthusiastically, patiently, and know and understand that whoever you're working with, they know that you know more. That part is obvious. And they are looking up for you, looking up at you, okay? They're trying to learn, so interesting. Some of you may have people in charge. Some of you may just have been told to teach others in your workplace. King of Swords, Gemini energy, there you are. Yeah, you've been put in a position where you have to cooperate, you have to collaborate with others. Okay. You say, okay, that's fine. I mean, it gets me what I want. Perhaps cooperating and teaching others is the way that I keep my job, or working with others is the way that I'm going to get my house built. I'm going to get this thing, that thing. Finding a middle ground will be the way that I get that commitment from that specific person. I just need to be patient. It feels like a work situation for most of you. Here's the thing, Gemini, like I said, you know more. You know it, everyone else knows it. The Magician. You have built your career, your knowledge from the ground up. You know a lot. Very diverse, okay? Your knowledge is very diverse as well. The one thing that you could improve on is how you communicate this, because you may not be the most patient teacher from what I'm seeing, all right? You do have a kind of intimidating aura that others are picking up on. So September is asking you to be patient with these people, be patient with yourself. If you have gone backwards in your job, in your career, in your relationship, be patient. Not all is lost. You're not a failure just because you went back a little bit. Yeah. Ace of Swords. You need to be very patient with the way that you communicate, Gemini, because sometimes you can snap when people just don't get it. They just don't get it. Interesting reading. Let's go over this one more time. Show me that Three of Pentacles. But yeah, there's other people involved here. There's definitely other people involved in this situation. You would rather work alone. Knight of Wands, you want to go at your own speed or your own tempo, and you find that working with others is slowing you down. You don't want to deal. If you had a choice, you would do this on your own, Four of Swords. But unfortunately, it feels like you don't have a choice, so you need to relax, you need to breathe out, and slow down a little bit. Okay? Slow down. When it comes to teaching, I'm also seeing that a lot of you are teaching. Yep, you're being kind. You're trying to share your knowledge. But you're definitely keeping a few aces up your sleeve, okay? Which I feel like is a very smart move, very Gemini of you. Some of you are venturing into new ground. Yeah, and this new ground is just slowing down. You're going from the Knight of Wands, very quick, very fast, very do it on your own, enthusiastic, ready to go, to, you know, Knight of Pentacles, slower energy, steady, very following the process, following the method, not being able to do it your own way. And that's what's frustrating, because you have your own process. You know how to get it done. But now that you have to work with others, you need to follow the rules. You need to go by the book. There's going to be some frustration, Gemini. I can tell you that right now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Three of Swords. You feel hurt, not only by the company you work for or any external factors, but also by yourself, because you feel like you failed in this aspect. Instead of going forward, you feel like you're going backwards. There is a sense of failure here that you really need to come to terms with, because again, you feel like you went backwards. I should have been doing this by this age. I should have been doing this now, you know, and you're not. But again, Five of Swords. It's all in your mind, okay? It's all in your own expectations of what you want to achieve. You haven't failed at all. Your expectations are very, very high for yourself. You're already ahead of the curve. You know more than anyone else. You have your own processes at work, at home, in your relationships. You know what you're doing. But you expect a lot of yourself. And having to slow down makes you feel like you're going backwards. You feel like, well, I might as well not be moving at all if I'm moving at this Knight of Pentacles speed, right? Show me this King of Swords. Because Gemini, you are a very energetic individual, very much. And for some of you, this doesn't have to be work. For some of you, this has to do with relationships. Perhaps you feel like, well, I should have gotten married by this age. I should have had kids by this age. And now I'm getting older and, you know, nothing's happening. But I have so much experience. I have so much knowledge of who I want, of what I want, of my goals, X, Y, Z. It all comes from expectations. Because it's not like you're behind per se. You're actually in front. But you feel like you should be further ahead. Page of Swords. On that King of Swords, there's a lot of overthinking, a lot of pretty critical energy. Yeah, about the pace, about the tempo, the speed in which you're moving in. You may be coming up with ideas or ways of, you know, speeding things up because you're not ready to give up. You want to continue trying. You don't want to fall behind, and you don't want to end in this way. You want to keep moving. So how do we create it? It feels like you figure out a way, Gemini, of speeding things up little by little. All right, I'm not saying you're going to go back to that Knight of Wands speed, but you're moving from the Pentacle to the Cup. So it feels like you find a way to speed things up, to start doing things your own way. Perhaps you begin getting a little bit more independence in your work or in other aspects of your life. You begin creating what you want. You may have to, this Tower, step on a few toes. Gemini, what is happening? It feels like you find a way to break free of whoever you have to collaborate with or whoever you have to work with in order to do your own thing. Oh, Gemini, This competition right here. I don't know if you can tame it. It feels like it's going to get to your head, and you figure out a way to break free, to press the gas and kind of just push further ahead than anyone else. But some people could end up very people are kind of falling off the boat. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at that Ace of Swords, and I'll close out this reading. The World. Oh, Gemini, oh God, okay. So, with this energy, I will say, you have to be very careful with whatever you are thinking of doing, whatever you're thinking of creating or changing in order to push forward ahead on your own. I'm getting very independent energy. You want to do things on your own. You're not afraid to step on a few toes. It feels like that's what you're going to do. The energy is asking you to be patient, but I don't think you're going to pay much attention to it. I feel like, you know what, I want to do it my way. And this Three of Swords, it feels very painful. Even though it's just the Three of Swords, it's not the 9 or the 10, it still feels painful to feel like you've fallen back. You don't like that. So you're going to do whatever you have in your power, which is your knowledge. You're going to use your knowledge to your advantage to push ahead, and you achieve it. But with the Moon card here, there could be something that you're overlooking, something that could come back later to bite you in the butt. Let's take a look. Show me that Moon, because this is going into October. Show me that Moon, please. So you need to be very careful about what you say, what you express, how you portray yourself. The Moon, the Three of Cups. It feels like the celebration could be very short-lived here. We have the Lovers. And what else? And the Six of Pentacles. Oof. It feels like you may be stopped on your tracks, okay? Whoever has more power than you could be stopping you, or could be forcing you to make a decision. Either collaborate with these people and teach them and help them move forward and slow down, or work in another area, accept a lower pay, something like that. Ooh, Gemini, be careful about what you're scheming here. All right, try to be patient. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I wish you all the very best, Gemini. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.